It's ladies' night and it's feeling right. Oh, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Hey, everyone. This is let me see your transcript. Your very favorite history teacher. And in a few minutes, my friend, YouTube bestie, Roxanne, is going to join us. And tonight, I thought, us ladies need to talk to each other and have a good time. So we got some wine. We put the kids to bed. Husband playing video games or somewhere else. Uh, in your comfy clothes. We gonna have ladies' night, and we gonna talk to each other, and have a good time. You know. So the fellas they had their after dark. Well, this you could say this is our version of after dark. Ladies' night. Well, let me see your transcript of Roxanne. Okay. Hey, legit doctorate. You want to be with the ladies tonight? I see. Hey, Sandrika. Let me take this off of here so y'all can we can get this thing on and popping. All right, y'all. It's ladies' night, feeling right. Oh, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Now, we'll say this now. If you have children under the age of 16, you might want to tell them go into the room and put your headphones in. Okay? If you too saved, you might want to log off now because you might hear some words. You might hear some things about some body parts. If you have not watched the video, you might want to go watch it real quick and come back so you know what we are talking about. Hey, Roxanne. Oh, I didn't know we were showing ourselves tonight.
I didn't know we were.
Well, let me go get my. I gotta go put my. Okay,
My
Roxanne.
earpiece is not working.
Huh?
Uh, Trying to get my earpiece to work. Let me come out. I'm
Oh.
gonna come right back.
Oh. Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. All right, everybody. Let me get the layout. So y'all know what we're talking about tonight. I'm kind of think, can I do a share? Because I want to share the. Okay, I'm trying to do this with my phone. I'm gonna have to go get my laptop. Thank y'all so much. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys tonight. Um, we wanted to talk about the Cardi B video featuring my fellow Houstonian Meg the Stallion. And I wanted to talk about it last night, but I kind of got, you know, my discussion kind of got shut down because you know how the fellas feel about Meg the Stallion and Cardi B, and they didn't watch the video, so I couldn't have a discussion about it. And okay, so I
Oh,
couldn't talk about it. Hey, Roxanne,
I'm
I was just
sorry,
telling them
y'all.
what happened last night. Me trying to have a discussion about this video, and the fellas who normally I thought like seeing beautiful women
Why didn't they want to have the conversation?
They hadn't watched the video. And
Um,
um, Mr. Birthday Boy took a nap before coming on the live. And Daryl, you know how he doesn't like Meg Thee Stallion, so he's a hater.
oh Lord.
So I didn't get a chance. He started making comments about, oh, she's I don't want to watch it and see some dingaling. What do you say, dingaling? Flapping. I'm just like, Lord.
Cause he said she a man for real.
She is not a man.
She doesn't look like a man to me.
It's,
She does not look like a man to
she
me.
just looks like, and I'm like, she's always showing her pictures from her childhood with her mom and her dad. I'm just like, dude, seriously? Where are you? So I thought, hey,
I
why
don't get
not?
that.
Maybe we have too many um we having too many conversations with men. Maybe the sisters need to talk to each other about this video. So,
Okay. Has everybody seen it?
well, I put the link in the chat. So if you haven't seen it, you might want to go see it for yourself. I'll post it again. It's 4 minutes and 49 seconds. I will show it, but I don't want to get flagged. Probably what will happen is that my channel will get, they'll knock me off because it's like, oh, copyright issue. And I don't want a
Mm-hmm.
copyright issue. So, but before we go on, how's Jay?
He's fine. I finally got him to sit down and do nothing today. He did absolutely
Okay.
nothing.
That okay.
Yeah. So, and it seems like he needs some more of those days. He starts
Oh,
feeling better. He just thinks he can jump up and
he Superman.
right. And then at
Well, he
night,
needs to
that's my
listen to
second
you
thought.
because you know more than he does.
I'll be trying to tell him, girl.
Hmm. Okay. But y'all in the chat, please keep Jay in your prayer.
Please and thank you.
And I'm gonna switch to uh mm, I'm gonna switch to my camera. I'm gonna switch to my laptop. Oh Lord.
Uh-oh, we lost her.
Hey, I'm back. I'm back from outer space. Okay. So sorry. It's like, oh, Bestie got her lipstick on. I gotta get my lipstick on. Okay.
Girl,
All
it's
right.
dark over there. I thought it was dark over here. It's dark over there too.
Yeah, I really need to put another lamp in the corner. So, hey, Tiffany Phillips, we are talking about the Cardi B and feature Meg Thee Stallion video called WAP, which stands for, like I told some of y'all already, if you too saved, you might want to leave. You got
Video.
kids, you might want to go to have them in another room. Hey, Danielle Silas. So we wanted to have ladies' night, us talk about this video, and maybe also talk about some other types of music, you know, um, that we might like if we don't like the video. So it's called WAP, which stands for Wet Ass Pussy. And the video, I put the link in the chat. So if you want to know what we're talking about, you can go see it real quick and come back and you give your 2 cents. Maybe even let some people on the stream and it can come and talk to us about it. So I will show it to you, but I don't want to get my channel flagged for it. So, but go ahead, Roxanne. You tell me what you thought of the video.
Well, sometimes, Kimberly, I think that you forget that I'm 51 years old.
Mm.
So, what do I think? I wouldn't want my daughter watching it. Like if I had a teenager,
Okay.
because I think at some point when you have children, you have a daughter,
Mm-hmm.
you come to a point where you have to school your daughter on games,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to decide which kind of game you're going to school your daughter. Are you going to teach your daughter to be a hoe,
Mm-hmm.
or are you going to teach her another game?
Yeah.
So my sister and I, we taught our daughters a different game,
Mm-hmm.
and so um, it's like this generation, like under you, what they consider a bad bitch is not what people my age consider a bad bitch. Hoeing and having the latest clothes and driving
Mm-hmm.
a used car, that's not real. That's not bad bitch shit.
Okay.
That's whole shit. That's whole shit. So you teach your. I've taught my daughters and my sister taught her daughters that you want to raise your children to be independent. And put my two pictures up of the two ones with the adults on it.
Okay.
No, I'm finding.
Oh wait, I think I have that on my. Oh shit! I'm sorry. No,
Okay,
I
well
said
it's okay.
okay. I think I have this one on my phone, but no, I think no, I did put them up on here. Okay. Which ones you want to put up?
Just the adults, the three
The
girls.
first one or the?
The adults. There's one with one girl, and there's another picture with two women.
Okay, I think I only can put on one at a time.
Okay, so that's my daughter.
Okay.
That's a bad bitch.
Mm-hmm.
At 24 years old, she had a master's degree.
All right, go sis.
She don't need
Go
no
sis. Look
degree
at her.
for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. Any dude that she meets is going to just add to, but she's going to always be able to stand on her own. And show my two nieces.
Okay.
That's Jay. That's my daughter.
Okay.
These are
Oh,
two
they're
bad bitches.
cute.
The one in the black dress, she'll end up having I think, two bachelor's degrees. The one she's finishing up now is for nursing.
Okay.
That's her, that's her sister on the right, Mia. Kayla is the one in the black.
Okay.
Mia is in the white. Mia's the teacher I was telling you
Okay.
about
Cool.
with a master's degree.
All right.
Those are bad bitches.
Those are bad bitches. Okay.
And so when you teach your daughter that game, what you teach them, they tend to end up with a better quality of man.
Mm-hmm.
Because what these videos are showing y'all, or showing these young girls, um, I just don't think it's a good thing. And
Mm-hmm.
show the other picture
What picture?
of my baby.
Oh, your. I knew this had to be your granddaughter, right?
That's
Cause
my
look,
granddaughter.
cause she
Okay,
got
so
your nose and your eyes.
she's doing her nose
She
like that.
she got your,
Okay,
but no, she really does got your nose and eyes though.
so
She's
that
your
this is the
granddaughter.
next. Yeah, this is the next generation. I don't know what, because you can see what a face looks like, right? I don't even know what they're gonna do with that. I don't know, because she's a mess. She's a mess. But anyway, you can take it down now. But my point
Okay.
is, what I think, what we think bad bitches are. and what the younger generation think bad bitches are
Mhm.
two different things.
Yeah.
And you're not winning when the only thing that you have to offer, man, is your pussy, your wet pussy.
Yeah, but
You're
that's
just not
pussy, yeah.
winning. And I think when I see stuff like that at 51, that's what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but then Jay said, well, back when we were younger, you used to love Little Kim. I did. I
Okay.
did. But I wasn't a teenager either.
Okay.
I wasn't a teenager either. And I was an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just real, um, I, I'm not impressed. I'm
Okay.
not.
But when you were a teenager, who did you listen to? That maybe your parents
Um,
were like, "Why are you listening? I don't want you listening to her."
well, when it comes to music, I've always had an old soul.
Mm-hmm.
My kids do too. They'll listen to, the latest whatever, whatever, but they
Mm-hmm.
like the old stuff too. But so they never said I never listened to anything that was inappropriate. Push It by what's their name?
Salt and
Um,
pepper.
Salt and Pepper. That's as bad as it really got in my
Mm-hmm.
day. And by that time, I was in college.
Yeah.
You know, but the message that these videos send to me is just no,
Do you
no.
think it
But
wouldn't be such a big problem if there were more variety of women in different styles and different types of songs now? So we seen like, oh, okay, that's a Cardi B and Meg the Stallion song, but that's not the only hot song out now. We got like for example, like during the 90s, we had Mariah, we had Whitney, we had Tony Braxton, but then we had Janet,
mhm,
and she was doing her little sexual thing phase. But she wasn't that was her. But we had other options for our music. Then we had Aaliyah come in. Then we had TLC,
mhm,
and they were like, "Let's talk about sex." But they wasn't the only ones because when we also had SWV, who sung were really great singers. So we had like a variety. So I'm just wondering if it's
mhm.
because right now it seems like the industry, it's like they only want one or two people to be really hot at one time. So when
Do
we
you feel like they all sound alike to you?
um
Like the Cardi B's, the what's the other little girl name with the big butt? Nicki Minaj. Do you
Nicki
think they
Minaj,
all? Yeah. Do
I
you
think
you
what
think that they?
happened I think what happened is when Little Kim came along and was like she had bars but she was sexy, like she sprung that door open. Because when she was there, even though like when she came out, it was her, Foxy Brown. We had some Queen
Mhm,
Latifah. There were
mhm,
several different rap women at one time, and they were all and Eve.
mhm. Yo
They were
yo.
all Yo Yo,
Right.
What's her name, Lady Rage. Like we had a variety of women to pick from. The same thing in
Mhm,
the '80s, but then when it got to Little Kim, and then after Little Kim, it was like we wasn't getting a whole lot of female rappers. And then the same
mhm,
thing about R&B singers. It was like we would get these people that okay, we want to find an Aaliyah type. For example, even though I like her, when Sierra came along, it was like, oh, she's like Aaliyah, and they were styling
mhm,
her like that,
mhm,
and they were doing these cookie cutter things in the industry, and then um the same thing with I think TLC was like, oh, they rap and they sing, so let's get 3LW, let's get the Cheetah Girls, let's get it was these like cookie cutter thing. Now I think it's what Fifth Harmony, and I think they broke up, and so all of a sudden we were having one or two hits. Then Nicki Minaj came on, who was giving us that Little Kim tease, but she actually had more bars, I think. Um, and she wasn't actually all about sex at the beginning, but she did look like a pretty made up. It wasn't like a tomboy phase what she was doing, and so but then it was like she was the it girl, so she was everywhere. She was featured on everybody's song, and everybody else who was on Love and Hip Hop who was trying to rap, they wasn't getting a lot of play. And so then all of a sudden now, I think when Cardi B, who actually did the K Michelle move, she used that reality show to spearhead her career and actually get played on the radio and get gigs and stuff. She got a deal, and whoever is her team, who does her makeup, who does her hair, whoever directed her videos, and like she said, writes her songs, writes her raps, they do a good job, because that first album she got, I'm sorry, I played the hell out of that. Because it was actually, they did what I think a lot of the artists in the 80s and 90s did. Like when you have Michael Jackson, you have Prince, it was like whoever was the management team, whoever was the record company, they did the production stuff behind the scenes to make the artist, appeal to a lot of different masses. And I think that's what happened. And then you had Remy Ma come back and do some things. And then you had people kept comparing Cardi B to Nicki Minaj. And then even though they never had anything wrong with each other, it was just like, oh, so it was like now we're noticing them. But really, they really come from the Little Kim model to me. And but the thing I think about Cardi B is this, I think I like about her is that she knows what she's in this industry for. She's actually said, I'm in here to make money. And then and I think she's there, she knows she's there for entertainment. She's not there to be a role model. Even though that's probably what we would like her to be. And then, yes, she's a mom. Yes, she's a wife, but she's new at this. She's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's different. Her kid is the baby. Now, when her kid is a teenager, she might say, you know what? I probably need to stop wearing that and doing that.
But you know what? And this is the thing. I've always believed that sexy comes from within. I can dress up. I can be covered all the way to my neck, all the way to my wrist, and I'm sexy as shit. And my sister's the same way. We don't have to be naked to be sexy. You exude sexiness. It's a it thing. You have it or you don't. I think you can develop it, maybe, but I don't have to be naked to be sexy as hell. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You have to see it to understand what I'm saying. You have to see it to understand it. But it's she's an entertainer. What is Daryl saying?
Because we're talking about what we listen to.
Yeah, now 2 Live Crew like that. Yeah, I did listen to that.
And Daryl, the WAP song samples that song you always are telling us about. We got them whores in this house. We got them hoes in this house. They sampled that song in that WAP song. So guess what? They're getting it from a previous generation. This stuff is not new that they're doing.
Yeah, but that's just one. That's what I first thought when I saw it. Oops. That's what I first thought when I saw it. Now, if I'm in a club and I'm partying and the song comes on, we going,
And that's what I feel like. Because I feel like, maybe because I was the MTV generation. Most of those songs, those were party songs. Those were club songs. And this is what they're doing now. And that's why I kind of feel like when I hear Gen Z, like Gen X, like myself, and they're like, look at this stuff that they're doing. I'm like, did y'all forget what we were listening to? Like, we listened to Push It, or when
but they had clothes on. They had clothes on. And they were covered from head to toe.
Bodysuits though, talking about Push It. I'm just going
on. They had a jacket on. They had a jacket on.
But then also look at what's that other song? Doing the Butt. That's twerking. Doing the butt.
That's a go-go. What do you know about go-go?
I'm 42. I'm not that younger.
Well, no, I'm thinking that go-go comes from the DMV. That's
Yeah, I
know.
know about go-go, but I'm saying that song.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Think about what that song is talking about, and think about what that
Mm-hmm.
video, what they're doing the butt. I'm like, that's, and people talking about, oh, look at them twerk. That's what they're doing. It's a different twerk.
We were just shaking our butts, okay? But
Shaking
no,
butt,
I can't say.
butt.
But Two Live Crew.
Now when Two Live Crew came, they were like,
yeah.
All the doors came open.
Salute.
And Prince already had like a little advisory label on his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they had it was like lost. I think they actually had lawsuits because it was like, oh, your freedom of
speech. They had to. My brother is
had to have that advisory label on because they actually had. What was their picture was? They had they were laying in between naked women. You saw their butts. That's all you saw.
Right. My brother's friends with Luke now, him and his wife. And yeah, they had to go to court and they won. They won. Yeah, they won the lawsuit. They set precedent. They set precedent. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the stuff that he was saying back then was a lot. And no, I didn't listen to that in front of my parents. But I think I was an adult then too.
Sir Mix-a-Lot? Oh, you mean like I like big butts in the candlelight? Yeah.
Some of his stuff was.
Nicki Minaj sampled his for her song, one of her songs.
So
wow. Yeah.
You see, music for me at 51, and you'll get like this, I guess. At 51, music has to speak to me. I'm not listening to it unless it speaks to me.
I do love a good song with some lyrics, but yeah.
Unless we in the club.
Unless we in the club, it's a party.
That's something different. Right.
Yeah, King Road. I'm a really big Prince fan. And even ironically, Prince said that some of his songs should have an advisory label on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he did have Sex Shooter, Vanity. He had a song called Head. He had a song called Shockadelica, Love Bizarre, So when I'm seeing oh, y'all mad that I'm seeing some of them are men and some of them are not, or some women are like, oh, I don't like it. That's part of it.
What are they saying, Kim? Because I haven't heard what other people are saying.
My thing is, I guess from the people in my feed, I follow a lot of content creators who are commentators, and I only watched one. And he did the same thing I did. He liked it because there was the fashion, the lighting,
and now the clothes were very sexy.
No, he was gay. He's a surprise.
I liked him for at home with me and my husband.
Yeah, surprise appearances of different other hip hop artists, so gave them a little shine, a little bit oh, we got some other people in here. And then there was choreography, which I love. I haven't seen a video yet where you get choreography and singing or rap at the same time, unless maybe it's Beyonce or Janet.
Right.
She hasn't done it in a while, so it was oh, okay, yeah, I got some dancing and stuff in here, and I was like, okay, I like this. This is a cute little song for me and my girlfriends. We okay, yeah, we finna turn up. We finna, that's what I felt like. And like I said earlier to you, I said, when I listen,
you're not even thinking about,
I'm a teacher. I'm mostly here most of the time. And sometimes I just my interaction girl, she want to come out and have some fun. And I need an escape. And that's my escape. It's Cardi B. It's Megan.
Right, but I'm not. But I'm saying if I'm in the club,
okay.
Because my sister and I, we party with our daughters.
Mm-hmm.
We've always partied with our daughters.
Yeah.
And if we're in the club and this is
the thing though. You party. So you party with your mom?
No. My mother and our relationship is not what my
Okay, so
daughter.
you and your daughter, y'all would go to the club together like one night, and y'all would party.
We party together. Yeah, I don't really party unless I'm partying with my daughter, my
Uh-huh.
sister, and my nieces.
Okay.
But
See,
yeah.
that's different from me because when I was growing up, my mom was religious. She was a minister. So I'm a preacher's kid.
Mm-hmm.
So she was telling me to, what do you listen to? You to turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
But music has always been my biggest escape. And so I
Mm-hmm.
guess maybe because also I teach teenagers, and because I also want to relate to them, I listen to what they're listening to. And so I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what is this I'm like, okay, all
Now
right.
my nieces,
And once in a while,
surprisingly,
I'll drop a lyric or something in a lecture, and they be like, "Oh, Miss Chandler knows."
right.
Um,
Now,
you
now
know,
my daughter and my nieces probably love that song.
yeah.
They're probably going to love the song.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm speaking for when I say I wouldn't want my teenage, I'm talking about younger, 14, 12,
Middle
15. I
school,
would, whoa, no, yeah.
yeah.
They've already, if at this point, if my bad bitches want to be hoes, they
Mm-hmm.
can afford to be,
Yeah. Hit the
But
like
I,
button,
yeah,
everybody. Hit the like button.
I just want our kids to hear more positive stuff, you know.
But I think that also goes with the fact that the at least the major ones, they're doing what they think the masses want to listen to. And the thing that
Mhm.
people like me and you who like lived in a time period where it was like music had really good lyrics and it sounded good. They put
And
on a
meaning.
show,
Mhm.
and those people set the trend, not just follow the trend.
Mhm.
And so
Mhm.
now it's like there probably are other good artists, but we don't know them. Like, so that's why sometimes I listen to certain videos or I look at certain things that my friends who are much more musically inclined than me, they'll share, and I go listen to it so I'll know that, hey, there is someone else for me to listen to. Like, for example, did y'all know that Brandy dropped an album last week?
Yeah, because Rico, only because Rico
Only
was
because
playing it.
Rico. That's the only reason.
That's the only reason I know.
And people be
See
mad
that?
at Rico saying, oh, he drunk all the time. But Rico actually like spots like music once a week.
Yes, he does.
He's the only reason
Rico
why
is a
I
really
wanted to
interesting
listen
dude.
to Randy. But this is the thing. What are we talking about tonight? Cardi B and Megan. And that video got 45 million views.
Mhm.
Who's doing a gospel music album with Kim Burrell?
I
King
can't see the
Royalty.
chat. What they saying, Kim?
Someone said King Royalty said someone is doing a gospel album with Kim Burrell.
Mm.
This is true. This is true. Let's not forget. Tonight you make me a woman. You say you be gentle with me.
I have to admit, I like that one.
And then also someone had showed me what you say, I used to love home music. After that I was like, ooh, respect me as a lady, no thank you. Oh, look at you. Came on McCure,
Oh,
Miss Danielle Silas. Brandy gonna do it with Kimber. I'm sorry, Kimber is so problematic Christian of me, and I like Brandy.
yeah. I don't like. She's mean.
Kimberell
She's
is just a
mean.
mean Christian.
She's mean. Yeah.
You know, she got a questionable degree too. She's Dr. Kimberell.
Mm. So
Mm-hmm.
am I. I'm Doctor. I'm Doctor Roxanne. Roxanne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but yeah. Y'all look that up. It's called Tonight is the Night by Betty Wright. And she's talking about her first time. And it was actually a poem. And her producer came in and was like, oh, let's set this to music.
And her mama did not like it.
And her mama didn't like it.
Her mama said, "I know you ain't gonna sing that. I know you ain't gonna sing that."
You know who else had that issue too? I was looking at there was a behind the music about Donna Summer.
Mm.
And one of her songs was highly sexual, and she was so, but she sung it. It was played on the radio. I'm trying to think of what song was that. Not Last Dance. It's another one. It's like where she's making a whole bunch of sexual sounds, like she's having sex, and she would tell her mother, like, "Oh yeah, mom, I have a song on the radio," but her mom was like, "Well, I've been listening for it, but I can't find it." Because she was so, but she couldn't come to admit to her mother that she was singing this really highly sexual song that everybody was listening to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's about another song we forgot about too.
What's that?
Marvin Gaye, "Let's Get It On."
And sexual healing.
Sexual
Lord.
One day I was this is when I was really going through some things, and I was trying to listen to gospel music in my car. So it used to be a station called 90.9, and it had played gospel music. So I'm listening to 102, and then it was like some rap song was on, and it was talking about sex. Then I changed it to like another R&B station. Then it was Marvin Gaye, "Sexual Healing." I was like, I can't win. I can't win. I listen to the right thing, and I just can't win.
Yeah, I love me some Marvin Gaye now.
You had up a really good point. I saw how the guy treated the host girls in schools, not impressing the girls had a rough life. But this is the thing, though. Nerd girls had a rough life too, because they're like, "Oh, you're stuck up, you're prudish, we don't like you," and they would talk bad about you. So it's like, it's like you can't win. It's like a catch-22.
Well, like I say, I think adulthood is about fixing everything that went wrong in your childhood. But yeah, the game that I taught, I didn't want to teach my daughter the whole game. I wanted to teach her to, let's be independent. Let's get educated. Let's be able to stand on my own 2 feet. And if you decide you want a man, you can have a man. Your quality of man will be a better man. All of that plays into
the thing that a lot of people, and I know I'm partial because Meg Thee Stallion's from here, but her mom, before her mom died, her mom was her manager. Meg Thee Stallion was a college student. And
good.
Very much
something to
her
fall
education,
back on.
very much about her business. But if you go from her lyrics and what she wears, you're like, oh, this is not the type of woman I want to be around. But I'm just saying, like you just said, this is what you want your kids to be in real life. But that's not, but I guess it seems at odds with what she's showing on the outside, but it's like, it's entertainment. So can we, really say, oh, she's just a horrible person, she's not a role model?
No, I don't think none of them are horrible people. I just ain't buying what they're selling.
But should it be that more parents should be more involved? Like, I should know what my kids are listening to.
Definitely.
I mean,
like Justice plays music for me. He plays stuff for me. Now I'm sure he's not going to play the raunchy stuff for me. But he's 20 now, so he can pretty much listen to what. But he's always played music for me. He's always played music for me, and my kids. I'm sure they probably did listen to some raunchy stuff when I wasn't around.
I just thought of
a song. They weren't taught that that's the way to live.
I just thought of another song that was a nasty song, but everybody liked it.
What's that?
The thong song.
The who?
The thong song.
Mhm.
Get out of that dog.
No, but it's not even all. It's not even just like I'm saying. It's the whole thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
the half nakedness. It's the message. It's what you're singing. It's like all of it wrapped up into one. It's great to party on. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Cause one of these
So should
days
we
when I'm
just
at
be treating this like it's a party song? Because I saw one guy that he's a minister. He was doing a video on it, and I didn't want to watch it because his title was "Are They Setting Black Women Back?" And I was just like, why are we taking this so seriously? And then I think someone else had said something about the whatever, and I was like, where? And I kept saying like, where? And I kept seeing all these men in my feed, like they're commenting, they're doing reaction videos, and I was like, where are the women at?
because I think sometimes they agree with me. It's like you're
Yeah, there
promoting
probably are
that
some
your work is your
it's just
pussy.
like, can I see you in my feed? Or if you agree
Can
with me,
you?
can I see you in my feed? All I'm seeing all the men. Or do I need to figure out to follow some more women or something? Because I'm like, I know, I follow more women than this, but I don't see none of the women commenting on the song. It's all these guys.
So what were the guys saying?
For the most part, a lot of the gay guys are loving it,
Of course.
and but a lot of them are fans of both of them. And then like
Right. That's why I said of
the
course.
other, I guess the heterosexual guys, if they're younger, it's what they want to look at. And the older guys are like, oh, that's just like, like they're just there's bad images, they're hoes, they're setting black women back. And I'm just like, really? You're telling us
Well,
they're
Kim,
setting us
think
back?
of it this way. Okay, but think of it this way. It's telling those younger guys that all they need to do to get a chick like that is to have a pocket full of money.
Mm-hmm. But that was what all the songs were in the 90s, though. It was like, if you want to get these women, pumps in the bump, pumps in the bump. We like the girls with the pumps in the bump. Well, what did you need to get those girls? When it started mixing, what I said, y'all got cash and we all got gold. But
Yeah,
did
that's
you listen to her
fucked
lyrics?
up.
Let me ask a question. Did you listen to the lyrics, though? What the women were saying?
When I listened to that video, yes, I did.
And what did they say that they were doing?
All they were talking about was their wet coochie.
Okay, but what did they say? What did they say that in relation to the men?
I don't know. What do you
Okay, let me go find
tell
it.
me?
Let me go. Maybe it's a teacher. I be analyzing stuff too much. But I
You,
thought it
yeah,
was
you be taking that
no.
class,
I
Kim.
just felt like maybe this is why some of those men are really saying. Some of the men, not all of the men, are saying that they really don't like it. Is what they said in the lyrics. So, um, okay, what does the lyrics say? Okay, one of the lyrics says, I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream. Make me scream. Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook. I don't clean. But let me
Exactly.
tell you how I got this ring. So that's basically saying is you're gonna give me whatever I want to, and I don't have to do all these little wifely cooking and cleaning stuff.
All I have to do is be a hoe. So all I have to do is be a hoe and let you run up in me, and I can get a ring.
Okay.
Come on, Kim, that shit.
Yeah,
That's just
I didn't see it. Like I just feel like they were just this is how they were taking advantage of men. I thought it was they were flipping the script in their lyrics.
that's how you took it. Like they
Yeah,
were
and then
taking
look at the other
control, and they
lyrics
were.
that said,
So what? They're taking control of the situation. Is that?
yeah, they're gonna tell him what to do and when to do it, not the other way
And
around.
I ain't. And
Like
I'm not cooking, and I'm
they said,
not cleaning.
I tell him where to put it, never tell him where I'm about to be. I will run down on him before I have a nigger running me.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay.
Just saying, like,
Well, first of all, I don't want a nigga. I want a man that knows how to lead his family,
uh-huh.
and I got that. And I got that.
Oh, we got a guest. We got a
Who we got? Who we got? Who-
Hey,
Oh Lord, here we go.
Welcome to
Come on,
late
Tanika.
night.
Come on, Miss Tanika. What you got to say?
well, to me, I am about to be 44, so I do understand like I guess what you could say, the overall message that someone would get if they aren't parented well. Now, I have a 21-year-old and a 20-year-old, and I also have a 15-year-old who, if I didn't allow to listen, she was probably listening with her sisters anyway. But
Right, I
I
agree.
I try to be open with them because I would rather her listen to it at home and get my take on it than for her to be with her friends and listen to it and think, yeah, that's what I need to have to secure a man. So, can y'all hear me? I feel like
Can you
everything
can
dropped
you
off.
go up a little bit louder?
Let me see. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Better. Okay. Yeah. So, and then personally, it's not something that I would probably play loud and like with my windows down, driving around at age 44. But every now and then, you know, your man has this hood chick fantasy that he always, they play in the back of their minds. And I'm every woman for my husband. So
Exactly.
that's, like I said, that would be something that I would do at home with him. It wouldn't be anything that I would broadcast or advertise as I'm going down
Mm-hmm.
the road with my windows down. That's not what I want you to hear from me at 44 with 3 girls and a husband.
But if you was at the club, you would
I would
dance
dance.
to it
I would
and
dance.
have a
Yes,
good
I
time.
would.
Right.
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
would.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my little spiel on it. But um, yeah, I do think that it's a bit much for the, I wouldn't want to say unparented, but for those that don't have a solid foundation or someone to let them know now some things that you hear. Let me tell you what they're saying and what this means and how you can be the different. Don't get caught up in the lyrics. Yeah, the beat's good. The the the
Right.
the whole the gist of it, but you don't want to be classified in that category. But marketing wise, as far as the producers and everything, they're catering to what most people in the of that generation that's coming out, like, it's fire to them. Like, they see
Mm-hmm.
absolutely nothing wrong. I'm sure there'll be people with their windows down with this blasting, sitting outside next to their pastor's house. Like, they
Mm-hmm.
will, and they won't care. They won't even think twice about it. But yeah, that's my take on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 I agree. I
And your
agree.
daughters are so pretty, and your nieces, they're
Thank you.
nice looking women.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful women. And
Yes.
her
That's
and
what I'm
her
trying to
little
get mine to
and her
be.
little
I got one that's,
granddaughter.
yes.
I don't know about that one, y'all.
I got one that's coming out in December of 2021 with her degree, and then I got one right behind my oldest two are 11 months apart, so they were stair step. So I told them once they get that degree, I don't care what they do after that, because I
Bad
want them to be
bitches,
able
right?
to not depend on anybody, and if somebody was to change their
Exactly.
mind about them, they will be
They'll
good.
be okay.
Yes,
Exactly. That's what I was
yes,
raising. That is
right.
exactly what I was raising.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and like you
Not
said too,
yeah.
those will be my bad bitches. When they can walk, when they can turn
Thank
around
you.
and walk away and don't have to look back,
Thank
they're a
you.
bad
They
bitch.
still bad bitches because they on their way. They're going in the right direction.
Right.
And this is the other thing. The stripping. Oh, I got to strip to pay for school. Let me tell y'all something.
They better get a
When my daughter
financial aid.
when my daughter started college, I didn't even have a job.
Mm.
I was unemployed and on unemployment. I got, but I got her through school.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
She was fine.
So
She
yeah,
got to not have to strip to pay for tuition. That's
exactly.
bullshit.
Yeah, and I think there was a lyric in there about
And
about
that's why,
the
right? That's why
tuition.
I'm bringing it up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, somebody will listen to that and they
Mm-hmm.
a little light bulb will come on and they'll think, oh, okay, mom and daddy don't want to give me no money, or
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, or I don't want to have student loan debt. Let me see what this can do. Let me shake something, and they'll
Well,
get that quick
Yep.
cash.
Black China actually did strip in college to
Did
pay
you
the
see?
bill.
Did y'all see
Yeah,
Black
but you
China
don't.
has a music video?
A music video for what?
Girl, yes. Girl, Kim, you got to look that up. Black China has I think it's been out maybe 2 weeks. I saw it on YouTube when I was looking for wow, and she actually has a music video. Something about Cash Only is the name of the song. It's called Cash Only. And I was like, so who put Black China on? Like, I don't even. So you got to check that one out. That'll be another
Okay,
good
I gotta look that one
another
up.
You
good
don't look funny to y'all.
another good ladies night.
Black China.
Yeah, Black China.
Yeah,
Do you think she looks funny?
yeah. She don't look
She look
funny to y'all.
I need her to stop bleaching herself.
she always has looked funny to me. I was just surprised that I was like, she had a
She needs to stop.
whole.
This is hot stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I was like, who signed Black China? She everywhere.
Hot stuff, baby, tonight.
Yeah, but that's and that stripping because that's bullshit. That's
Yeah.
bullshit because I
Then
know
again,
the first.
Chris Rock said that was a miss. The
Huh?
strippers are out there paying for school.
Who said it was a myth?
Chris Rock.
He's right. He's
He said
right.
it's a stripper miss. But
Everybody not going to college.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I can remember I was actually out of work, off from work, and at the time I was getting unemployment for about 2 months before I went back to work.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Me either, but
My poor granddaughter.
Then you say the song promotes keeping a nasty house.
yeah, they
What you
did say
say?
that. I was like, what? What do
But
you
I
mean
didn't
you don't
think
cook
they
and you
meant
don't
it like. I
clean?
think they meant it like, look, dude, I don't cook, I don't clean. You come over here to be some type of wife. That is not what you are over here for. That is not what I do.
But she said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but she still got the ring. I'm like, what fool married her?
Well,
Right.
we look at entertainment industry. We see a couple of women that don't cook and clean, and they got a ring.
And
So
she
I'm
can't
like,
make a
what?
sandwich. She can't even make a sandwich afterwards. I feel like he's getting cheated.
Right. Right. Yeah.
you say y'all feel like they getting cheated.
Hilarious.
I guess being a wife these days is I just think people are just.
And you
I
know
guess
what
being a wife is
I've been
just too
saying?
much. Having a husband that lead is just too much. That's just too much.
I've been thinking, lately with my girls, trying to date and then just listening to things that go on with them when they're talking about the guys and then the games that the guys try to run that I can see straight through. And I'm like telling my girls like, this, I could not. I don't think I could even try to date in 2020 unless it would be a man that was like 70. Like that would be so
I'll
far.
tell you right now, I want an older man
To
with
be
benefits. I'm ready to be his second or third wife. I'm
right
not dealing
because
with
yeah, because
you need a
at
pension,
age
a
70,
job, or something. Like, yeah.
yeah, at age 70, that means they're about what 45. So they ought to have, but oh my God, 30 and under, no.
I tried dating younger, and they have this. Well, I'll
Fuck
say this:
boy.
they were fuck boys. They had the stamina, and they like to go out and do things. But
Yeah.
having conversations with you, being
Uh-uh.
able to pay to do stuff after a while,
Right.
you start to really look at them and listen to them. You're like, why the hell
Like, what
This
am I
ain't
this
long term
desperate?
with
Like,
you.
I could tell y'all some stories,
Mm-mm.
girl, it's
but
crazy out
I
there.
decided if Jay and I separated or he passed before I do, I will never marry again,
Me either.
ever.
Me
But
either.
you know what? A
Th-
lot of women in their 60s and 70s, if they've divorced or their spouse has died, a lot of them do not want to get remarried again.
Yeah.
But
I would
ironically,
never do it
the men
again.
in their age group, ironically, the men in their age group want to.
Well, they can marry the
That's
younger
what us.
girls who don't want to cook and clean
Right.
because I'm
No, they
not.
want women
Mm-mm.
their age because one, they're lonely, and two, they want someone at home, and they, like he said, they do want someone to cook and clean. But a lot of their women their age are like, I really don't want to. I just want to go. You stay at your house, I stay at mine. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. We're gonna go on cruises. It's like they're 20 again, like the ones in their seat. So they're 20 again, like, oh, we're gonna go hang out with our. Because their kids are grown. They don't want to
The
deal with a
kids are
spouse.
grown, and if you feel like you've already had the best,
Mm-hmm.
what's the
Especially
use?
if you have something to compare that next person to, and you had a pretty decent husband.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I
Yeah.
Exactly.
wouldn't even know how to function
I
with
could never
less than
find
what I
another
got.
Jay. Yeah, I could
Yeah,
never find another Jay. I already know
right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I
So it
feel
wouldn't
too.
even.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even try.
Yeah,
I really
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. We're not perfect, but we're perfect for each other. And I just don't think I don't want to say I can't raise another husband because I didn't raise him. But at this point, we've been together like 30 years and been married 22. Like that's all I
Mm-hmm.
know, and I don't have time to figure nobody else out. I don't have time to get anybody on my schedule. That know what needs to be done. I
Right, and
don't.
I've known Jay
Mm-hmm.
over 30, over yeah, over 30, 35 years. I've known him and
Yes.
married him twice,
Yep. So, and then
so
you
we
got
know each
those
other.
two that, with me working at the workforce office, it's so many younger men that they don't want to work hard. Like they don't have a trade or degree, and the only jobs like that they could typically get would be like in mills and like production, work like that. And it's hot. They got to work in the weather. They quit these jobs. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, coming and going. They quit.
Mm-hmm.
They
Well,
quit.
that's
They don't have work
well,
ethic.
Do you
Tanika.
think it's
That's
because they
because there's
didn't
a
have?
whole.
I don't want to blame all the fathers for not being alive.
Huh? Say it again. I couldn't hear you.
I was asking, do
Go
you
ahead.
think that's because there's a whole line of women waiting to take care of them? We have that
Right.
too. Women
Yes.
will these days they'll give them their cars. They'll be late picking them up from work.
Yep.
All they do is smoke weed and play the game all day.
Yep.
And just to have a piece of dick,
But
that's
is it all the women's fault, or is it also their parents who
if
raised these guys?
Yeah. For letting them
if
see.
you if you accept that, that's your fault
Yeah.
too. You have to
Mm-hmm.
take some responsibility. Come on.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say it's all the women's fault for these guys. You know,
Well, it's not.
I don't think
It's
because I've been there,
it's
and
your
you really
fault.
got to stop doing that, taking care of these guys.
Because
But at
at
the
first
same
I could
time, it's
see
like
that
who raised
somebody
these
falls
guys?
on a hard time because that happens. But to make it,
Yeah.
when there's a point to where okay, he's had several opportunities to do better, and if I keep doing this, he's never gonna move. When you see that and you don't make
Mhm.
adjustments accordingly, then yeah, you're setting yourself up for getting dropped off at work while he has your car all day, and then you come home and nothing's cooked or cleaned. Like he's just sitting there, like I didn't work 8 hours and nothing's done. Like I don't get this. So
Right.
yeah, I think that that would be the missing link there.
Mm-hmm.
That if it's not addressed, then you thinking that that's all you can get, or that's
Mhm.
no, that's not the cream of the crop, and that's not. Don't lower
It's
the
better to have a
bar.
piece of man than no man at all. That's how
Exactly.
some women feel.
Exactly. And
Mm-hmm.
I had this. I wouldn't say friend, well, acquaintance now that she's
But then I also wonder though,
What we saying, Nikita?
Hmm?
Nikita. Tanika, you said you had a
Go
friend that
ahead.
Oh
what?
yeah. That
Do the call
is
drop?
married. Been married like 10 years.
What were you saying,
She's been
Tanika?
married like 10 years, right? And the girl, her husband has been messing around with her. And before the night before the wedding, the guy was with the girl that he's been messing around with, and he's been with that messing around with that the girl for like 13 years. She
Mm.
will not divorce him. She will, and this girl gets on Facebook.
What?
Yeah, she gets on Facebook and she posts their messages from he wakes up thinking about her. He texting her like I'm going to send her to go get some food, and she's screenshotting these text messages and putting them on Facebook, and she's seeing this, and she's like, he's not going anywhere, and I mean, I don't know, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't understand like what would
I
make
done had some good dick in my life.
Then,
but it ain't
as
that.
far as
Lord
I'm
knows I
concerned, is
had,
girl, that is
but
your
none that
sister
good.
wife, and y'all just need to move that bitch in. I'm sorry,
Right.
that is your sister
And save
wife.
on the rent.
Y'all just in
And
a
save on the
polyamorous
rent.
relationship, and just bring her on in here so she can help pay these damn bills. Because
Look, and okay, so he went and bought a truck, and he sent the side piece a copy of the truck. Well, she posts the truck and puts up under it the getaway car, and I'm like, how can you? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it
If
that's
at
that
like
had been
all.
that.
my husband, I would have burned that truck down to the ground in the driveway.
Especially
I
Mm-hmm.
I'm
swear
there.
for God,
He
I
needed
would have.
her. He needed her there to sign with him because his credit wasn't strong enough to get it. And then you gonna send this side piece, a picture of the truck, and she
Girl,
posted. I
I
I
have to
don't
pray
know.
for this woman. She need to be free.
And she's just
Either
Yeah.
she's
she
just
needs to get rid of him, or she just needs to let that girl come on in there and be her sister wife. Cause
well,
And
I don't
help
know. I
clean and
think
cook. And,
because she got pregnant early and she was messing with a married man. So I don't know if she feels like this is her karma and she can't do better or what it
mm.
is. And for the life of me, I can't even make myself try to get on her level to try to understand. And he'll
Ooh,
tell
that's
her,
my
and when she
food.
questions him, like I said, do you even show him that, like why are you taking? He tells her, I don't shut up. I don't want to hear about it. We're not talking about it. And he just like walks out.
but she's still co-signing for cars.
Yes. And still let him walking around calling himself her husband. No, I don't
And she
understand.
didn't burn the car up. She didn't
I
set
don't
the car on
understand. And
fire.
then she has the nerve to post on her Facebook, no worries, because he ain't going nowhere. Like that's not even a comeback. Like I would rather you stay silent than even say some stupid shit like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't
Pretend
know.
you don't know.
I
Mm-hmm.
can't
Pretend you
bring
That's
don't
her
know.
up
all.
for nothing. I've
Yeah.
been trying and trying and trying to get her to
Mm.
see it the other way, and I don't know what it's gonna take for her. Even the girl has even been pregnant twice. The other girl, and she can't have any more kids because she had her tubes tied before she got married because she already had three
Oh,
three kids, and so
Thank
I,
God.
I don't know y'all, but yeah,
oh my
she's
goodness.
I don't know.
Lord Jesus, give this woman some
I
wisdom,
know, and
Jesus.
it's just like she has to have a set of balls in the house, or she's not satisfied. I don't understand. And she shows up. He
Yeah.
works at Walmart at night. He's an overnight manager, so she'll show up just like go to Walmart. He's out there behind the building on his break, and the girl is bringing him food and gives him a kiss, and then he comes back in the store wet. It was raining outside, and he was wet, and she's like, "So what were you doing? Like, why are you? What are you in the store for? Like, I don't even like you walked up on that, and I don't know. He wouldn't have been able to get in that night. Everything would have been changed. Door, knob,
See,
everything.
that
Mm.
what that is a mother who did not, I don't know, maybe she didn't teach her the whole game,
No, she
how it's
didn't. You know
supposed to
what her
be
mom
played.
said? When her mom found out that she was messing with a married man, she said, "Well, I couldn't say anything to her when she was doing that because I was doing the same thing." And I'm like, "Come on, man! So you meaning to tell me if I get hit by a car for crossing the street without looking both ways, I'm gonna let my daughters get hit and say, well, you know what? I couldn't tell you to look both ways before you cross the street because I got hit. No, I'm gonna say, baby, before you walk out there, you look both ways before you cross the street because you can get hit. So
Mm-mm-mm.
I guess the link that was missing was the parent, the mom, and then the mom's mom,
Mm-hmm.
because like it's a vicious cycle that needs to be broken because these women feel like they have to accept certain
Mm-hmm.
things no matter what just to have a call themselves to have a man, and then the
It's
life
better
that
to have a piece of man than no man at all.
right,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah.
the life that she's painted for herself on Facebook is nothing like what she lives like. If people knew the side chick and would look at this person's page and see the pictures with the husband inside the husband's truck, the just like the text message every day that they're posting.
Yeah, they end up like Wendy Williams. I think her ex-husband was on a trip with the other woman. They were
Mm.
posting it on Facebook.
Yes. So I don't know.
And then for her, she had probably knew about what he was doing for a long time, but he upped and embarrassed her, and then had a
Had a
baby
baby.
on him. She was like, "Okay, this is it."
Yeah.
So I
And
wonder
then
what this
bought a
lady's
house
break.
around the corner.
Yes.
People and while they was on vacation, she didn't even burn the house down.
Yep.
But she
They would
repossessed that fucking car he was driving her ass around in. Oh, so happy about that.
Girl, yes,
He had a new car. And when she turned on the divorce paper, she went and repo that on. I was like, yes, come on, Randy.
Yes.
Oh.
So
Your homeboy told me she didn't want to be wife anymore and just left. What? I feel bad for you, homeboy.
She didn't want to be a wife no more. Oh my. Okay.
But at least she told the truth and left. She
Well,
probably
yeah,
gave him a fair.
Not
try
keep
to
them
play
hanging.
some games, I
Oh, they
guess.
were married 10 years? Wow.
Mm.
Was he okay? Let me ask something about your friend King Royalty. Was he a good husband? Be honest. Was he a good husband? Or was he doing
So
some
in
other
other
stuff?
words, when
Or
y'all
was
was
he
hanging out, was he flirting and picking up other chicks?
Mm-hmm.
Kim, you got to post a comment because I can't see it.
Yeah, I was trying to see
You
what
can't
Or
see it on
read
the
it.
screen?
I can see. Yeah, I can. That's what I'm saying. Put it on the screen because I can't see the chat.
I am having it on the screen. You can't see it on the screen?
His
I
answer.
just
His
see
answer.
my homeboy wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm waiting on his
Yeah, his
answer.
answer.
Oh, okay. He had an answer. Okay.
I'm waiting on the answer. It's a delay.
Yeah.
Legit doctor said he an excellent cook.
He's still making babies. I wouldn't touch it. If I was a single woman, I wouldn't touch his ass.
Oh my God.
He wouldn't get near me. He made pretty
y'all.
babies.
My
They pretty babies though.
My biggest fear was starting over. Like, we got 2 more years and we'll have an empty nest.
Mm.
Yeah, so I
Oh wow.
very careful. Because I left.
So let me ask a question. Roxanne told me what she was gonna do when she finally gets an empty nest. What are you and your husband gonna do when y'all finally have an empty nest?
Girl, I don't even know. Probably be swinging off these ceiling fans around here.
I'm gonna be partying like I ain't never partied before. I'm gonna be falling off of somebody's bar drunk. They're gonna have to come pick me up off the floor because I done fell off the bar. I'm gonna go on cruises with the senior citizens because y'all know senior citizens can drink your ass up under a table. I hope y'all know.
Yes,
yeah, I'm gonna be partying with them. Yeah, we gonna have fun. And what? Justice, he's gonna do his first 2 years of college at home, but those last 2 years he got to go somewhere. He got to go somewhere.
I thought he's already doing his first 2 college years at home now, isn't he?
That's what I said.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Is this his second year?
Yeah.
Is this his second year? Okay, so you got 9 months. 9 months. He got to get the hell out of that. Okay.
And y'all gonna see me all over the place partying.
Most
And I'll
definitely.
probably be
Never
wearing one of them
cheated.
Cardi B
Always took care
outfits.
of home. Wow. I'm so sorry about your friend. You see that, Roxanne?
Oh
That's
man.
terrible.
Um.
That's
Oh
terrible.
wow.
Okay.
She gonna miss it. She gonna look
He
back and remember.
bust his tail to make their relationship work, counseling and everything. She just didn't want the relationship. Damn.
He
Somebody got
probably
her
found
nose open
somebody else.
somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
somebody done pumped her up in the head.
But
Mm-hmm.
let your friend know that she'll be back. And when she come back, you need to push her on back out there.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I
There
feel so
are other
bad
good
for her,
women out there.
especially when that girl posts all that stuff on Facebook. I feel so bad for her, and I just don't know. I just stopped commenting on it to her altogether because it frustrates me. And then it's like a part of me wants to shake her and like slap her around. Like, what don't you get, girl? You better. It's like I want to tell her what to do and like listen to me. This is what you do. I want her to follow my instructions at least one time, but she won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
She won't do it
Yeah, my
at
sister had to
all.
shake me. My sister had to shake me a couple times. But once I finally got it, I had it.
Yep,
I
yep.
had
Mm-hmm.
it.
And you know she's
We
an only child
all
too, so it literally was
yeah.
just her and her mom. So she really just didn't
Mhm.
have the, the
So she's
push or
living
the
what she knows.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly, legit. She's just living what she knows.
And she really needs to start punishing herself.
And then she has
Okay,
Right.
three boys. Her
you did
oldest, her
one thing
oldest is
wrong one
21.
time, and you think this is karma. Okay, are you supposed to stay in the dysfunction though?
But see, she has three boys, and her oldest is 20, he's about to be 21. Like, what is that showing him for that guy to be going
Mm-hmm.
in and out of that house
How to
like that?
treat women.
And then he's on
Yeah.
Facebook, so he sees this woman posting these
Mm-hmm.
text messages. You know what I'm saying?
Stay that way
But she,
before the rest of kids of their is.
yeah. So
Can you
What?
get me can you get me his number, King
Can you
Royalty? I
give
want
me
to introduce him to my
stop? I
sister.
was gonna ask him. I was gonna ask him first. You got a man. I
pay
don't.
her way through school and embarrass her kids. That's
King Royalty. He likes big girls. Huh?
pay her way
Ask
through
What
him.
school and
city's he
embrace her
in?
kids.
What state?
Wow. Yeah, she
Who you
crazy.
trying to hook him up
Call
with? You gotta
my
be.
sister.
I'm
My
your bestie.
sister.
I'm supposed to come first right now.
Before my
Yeah,
sister?
Your sister ain't here.
she probably got a. She probably just
What
ran into
King
somebody that's
Royalty,
gonna hit
what
her
state?
different.
What state are we talking about? That's how we'll figure out.
See if he has another brother too.
She done had a taste of something that's got her feeling some type of way. But it's not
Mm-hmm.
always,
Yep.
sex is not everything. You got to have something to go along with that after a while. That's gonna get old.
Does she
When
think the grass is green on the other side? And Lord,
Yeah.
it is not.
Let me ask a
It is
question, King
not.
Royalty. Did you have concerns about her before he married her?
I'm still waiting for.
Legit doctor said airplanes fly daily.
What state? What state?
I think his friend is in Indianapolis though, seriously.
Oh, okay.
oh, okay. Wow.
Legit. I
But
can't
my thing I
introduce
don't
you to my.
understand, how come people like good women like me get these fuck boys and then the good men get all the fuck girls? How come we can't match up
Because you're
correctly?
an empath. You're an empath.
Ugh,
And
damn it.
narcissists seek you out.
Oh Lord. I need to
It
get
don't.
a narcissist repellent. I think that too. I think it was about money, but that's just me saying that. I'm going off stuff I've seen. So okay.
You're probably right. You're
Mm-hmm.
probably
Yep.
right.
Y'all find you somebody like Mr. Wilson, girl. Y'all remember that preacher video? That preacher was licking.
Oh my
I was like,
Ooh,
oh,
Lord.
Mr.
God
Wilson.
have mercy. I was like,
Mr. Wilson.
Mm.
that's
Girl, everybody was talking about Mr. Wilson that next day after that video dropped.
Oh
I'm here to
Lord.
tell y'all, but I'm trying to tell y'all he ain't got no stroke.
He must not have because he really overcompensated when he was doing that. He really
Exactly.
did.
Eh,
He
Exactly.
really did
or the pills hadn't kicked in yet.
or something. Cause I was like, I turned my phone
Wait, wait,
upside
wait,
down,
wait.
sideways.
Hold on. She was a big girl. He like them fluffy. Oh,
Oh,
All
he
okay.
right,
does
Kim,
now.
that's all you. My sister, I think, is a size 2.
Oh my God, too. Hey,
Size
feed
2.
your sister, give her a sandwich or something.
She
Size.
look good though. She doesn't look.
Okay.
And the nieces, as you saw my nieces, how small
There,
they are.
those were twos.
They ones and zeros and ones and twos. They
They look.
little
I'm
girls.
Yeah.
sorry. They look like they maybe like size 8.
My middle
No,
daughter is a
no.
size 2, and I don't know where she got that from. I have to go watch
Now
that.
my daughter is thick. She's thick like me.
My oldest
My
is,
daughter is.
so I don't know.
Yeah, he had to see it for himself. Yeah, she said. Yeah, he did have reservations before they got married. Yep.
I
Sometimes
can
you can
imagine.
say what you want, or you can try to tell them. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, this was so much fun, guys. I've been braiding all day because school's getting ready to start. So I'm
Mhm.
trying to make a few little babies' hair, and I'm gonna finish this other one tomorrow because she was tired.
Oh, okay. I'm
You
glad you were
sending them
able
to
to come
school,
on.
Well, she said, Roxanne, I
Tanisha?
can, huh?
Are you sending them to school? They go to school every day now.
Oh no, they're friends' kids
Oh,
that I break.
okay.
Yeah, for them. I'm my oldest two leave Wednesday. We went ahead and got them an apartment in college instead of the dorm because I didn't want them doing the community bathroom and stuff with the virus.
Good. Good
So they
idea.
are. I'm
Good.
gonna be flying them the girl on 2 wheels because they don't stay still. They need to go infect their own apartment. They think because they have a mask on that they. I'm like, it's so much other stuff that you have to be careful about. They always gone into something, and so yeah, we're gonna be flying them
Well,
Wednesday.
text me and tell me what college they in when you get off.
Oh, okay, okay, I will. And then
I know
my
you don't want
my
to say it in
baby
here.
that's in the 10th grade, I'm gonna do the online for this first semester to kind of see how this opening back up thing goes, and then I'll
Okay,
decide
that's
in
good.
January.
That's real
Yeah,
good.
Good.
I'm not gonna
Good.
send
I'm
her out
glad to
because
hear
I
it.
have lupus, so I really can't keep taking chances like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah,
My son, I'm making him take his classes at home.
yeah. So
Hmm.
we're
Um,
gonna try that first and see how
Yeah.
this. So I think
I'm
wasn't it
teaching.
Atlanta that opened up?
I'm
Atlanta
teaching
opened up
my
next week.
college class online too.
Yeah,
The
what state are
college
you in?
is doing the community colleges
I'm in
in the
Texas.
Houston area are doing online only.
Yeah, I'm in Texas with Kim. I'm like an hour and a half from Kim.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really, King Royalty? Just
Tell
because
him
of
no.
that
Oh,
goddamn heifer? Shit.
tell him no, no, no. Don't do it. Don't.
No.
Didn't Atlanta schools open up and then there was like over 250 people, kids tested positive?
See.
Was it
And they
Atlanta?
opened up, I think, on the 3rd, if I saw the news
Hmm?
correctly.
I
Yeah.
I'm
don't know.
in Illinois, and they opening the schools talking about they wearing masks, and I was
I
like,
think you're
no.
I'm
I
just
think
starting to
your
think kids
friend
are
needs
going
to
to
figure
social
out
distance.
what attracted him to that girl and make sure he doesn't hopefully see the red flags the next time.
Oh, yeah, tell them don't cross over. There's some
Because
good
the
ones
thing
out there.
is, he
Mm-mm.
might end up going dating white women. They still act like his ex-wife.
And
Yep.
if he gets a white woman within that age range, that means they're like this generation X and Y, and they have the black hood mentality. They know more lyrics to these
Mhm.
rap songs than most of us do.
Mm.
So he
Mhm.
could
They buy more
he
of it.
could get the same thing in a lighter shade. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Kim, I
But
think
it
you
was
need to
good.
jump on that.
I keep telling King Rose, hey, ask him. Say, I know this lady. Let me see your transcript from Texas. She's an 8 on the narcissism scale. Means she's an empath.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Okay,
probably
like
should suggest this to your friend. He probably does need therapy.
Yeah. Black
yeah,
folks,
I'm about to
they
say.
just don't know how beneficial therapy can be. They just don't.
Yeah.
Learn a lot about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And they show you your patterns.
Mm-hmm. You can get some strategies to help you with what's going on with you. Because I go to
Hmm.
therapy too, and I have to constantly work on my strategies.
And I'm so tired of these women actually thinking that you really have to have a man to be happy. You do not.
But you know what I think though, and me and my best friend talked about this, and we get this a lot. The boomers who raised us, who got
Mhm.
married, because that was
Mhm.
what they were like. Hey, you went to you went to college, you went to school, but you eventually got married and had your own family. And I think for us, some of us who didn't do it that way or in the way they wanted to, they're still pushing the marriage thing or you being having a man. So I think we're getting some of that pressure too. Because like my aunt, even though she has dementia, she'll say stuff like she said before, like, oh, like I'll put some lipstick on, like, oh, are you doing it? Are you going on a date? Or who are you talking? Are you talking to a guy? Like who's and then like the same with my best friend is like her mom wants to know who she's dating, who she's talking to, um, and is always making comments about marriage. And I'm just wondering if those other women who are having these sorry ass men, are they feeling that pressure and that's why they have someone, so that when they have conversations with their aunts or their mothers or their grandmothers, like, and they ask you like, oh, where's your
Mhm.
husband, where's your boyfriend, they can say, oh, I have him. I just wonder about stuff like that.
Mhm. Well, you have to learn to live your life for you because it's
Exactly.
short life. And that's why I said I've been raising kids for 31 years.
Oh, she said her phone died.
Um,
That's why she got kicked out the stream.
yeah, I've been raising kids for 31 years. And me and Jay, child, please. Y'all gonna see us out there.
Hey guys. Yeah, I think, and that's the thing is, I think me and my friend, we're getting older, and we've been talking about things. Is that, um, thanks, King Royalty, appreciate it.
Please do.
You know what, Danielle? I really am thinking that we should do more of these ladies' night. We'll have to see with if Roxanne wants to do another one. Maybe we'll get
Sure.
Tanika to come on. I think sometimes women, we just need to talk to each other. I like men, I love men, but sometimes, I need a little less testosterone, a little more estrogen. What do you think, Roxanne?
I agree. I agree. I think though, well, maybe because I can't see the chat, but it's like I think sometimes my point of view is a little old fashioned.
No, but there are people in the chat who actually do agree with you, Roxanne.
Hmm.
But I think also studies show that we actually become more conservative as we get older.
Hmm. Maybe
So,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
See,
I'm
like
not
you're like
saying.
if you had teenage kids and you were like,
Hmm.
no, you can't listen to this song. But then if you were to say, oh, Kimberly, come pick up my kids and take them somewhere, I'm gonna be like their auntie. I'm gonna be listening to this shit in my car, and they're gonna be singing along with me. And then you would get mad at me, like, why you
Well,
let my kids
but
hear that nasty song?
they're
And I'm
gonna listen
like,
to it
oh,
anyway.
you need to lighten up.
They're gonna listen to it anyway.
Yeah,
You can't stop them from listening, but I wouldn't want mine at 15, 16 to be listening to that. But they're going to listen to it anyway. You
Yeah.
can't even hear what they're listening to half the time.
I just need to know, let them know those who are that middle school, high school, college is like, okay, this is a party song, this is a club song, this is what your homegirl song, your sister, your female cousin song. This is not for you to actually do in your real life.
This is not a way of life.
These are people are entertainers.
Right.
They are not really doing this shit in real life.
Right. It is not a way of life.
And if they did do it, they don't do it no more. Don't try to do that. You're not going to get the same results.
And I'm not even saying that, of course, women, we have our whole period.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And hopefully they don't last too long.
Yeah.
I'm 61 years old. I've had a whole period here or there. But, I'm not above.
I had one too.
Right. I'm not above being a hoe, but I'm just not going to teach hoism to my kids. I'm not going to teach hoism to the kids, No.
Did you still know how to be a hoe with your man?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. You heard I said I wear one of them outfits for Jay now.
Okay. The one that Cardi, the one they had in the video?
I wear that for Jay.
Wait, which one? The leopard print?
The leopard with the breast out? Oh, hell yeah. Child, please.
Wait, the one that had the nip things on the nipples?
Yep.
Oh,
like, what?
God.
Yes, girl.
No wonder Jamie trying to get his ass back home. From that damn hospital.
They'll be a new man, honey.
Oh my goodness. You be no wonder he be cooking you 2 steaks. I'm surprised he ain't got a fucking cow and try to butcher that bitch in the backyard.
Girl, don't let the 51 fool you now.
Oh, Lord.
And I got a sister just
Teach
like
me.
me.
Your ways, Roxanne. Teach me your ways. Mold me in your image. Mold.
Oh, Lord. Oh, just gotta find the right person to be a hoe with. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find him. It's a little bit harder now with this quarantine, but it's also helping me keep away some people that I don't want to be around. So maybe that's
exactly.
Man, I just need to be still right now.
And it is not better to have a piece of man just to say you have a man.
I definitely have learned that.
Your happiness on your own.
Mm-hmm.
What child, please. I would never again.
So.
And I'm saying that, and I love my husband. I love his dirty dog. But I'm telling y'all, I would never, ever, ever, ever do this again. It'll be a different type of life for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord, it's almost midnight. Lord, we've been on here a while. You ready to go, Roxanne?
Leia, we need to get you on here the next time.
Who? Life is Lay?
Life is Lay. After she had 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Girl, Life is Lay set it off. Y'all don't
Life is Lay be talking about her ex. Oh, Lord, it be killing me.
Yeah.
And the next time we come over here,
maybe we need to do a show on. Maybe we need to do a show on exes and let Life is Lay come on here. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
And everybody tell their horror stories.
Oh, we could. Oh, we could. Do you want to do it next week or do you want to do it 2 weeks from now?
We'll see what next week looks like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever you feel.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That was what we had to tell everybody. Hey, make sure your kids not here. Get your drink. I might have to get me some strawberries for real.
Mm-hmm.
Story of my exes, Lord.
Mm, mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm.
it's 9:30 where you are. Life is late, but it's like 11:31 in Central Standard Time for us. So, well, I'm not gonna. He said. She said, "Sit up, Roxanne."
Huh? He said what?
He said, "Shut up, Roxanne."
She know I'm telling the truth.
Okay. Before y'all go, I wanted to share this with y'all because we've been talking about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, and this is promoting. It's already the next day over here, Danielle. Um, and what they're promoting. So I wanted to share this with y'all. This is a song actually from the 1930s, and when I heard it, I was like trying to look at the date. Like, wait a minute, is this a 2020 song? And cause like our grandparents made us think that they listened to was gospel music back in the day, but now I just wonder. So I want to try to listen to this song, y'all. Let me. Okay. This is by Lucille Bogan. Okay, Lord. Hey, everybody, y'all all right?
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that.
This song is by Lucille Boggin. It's called Shave Them. Hold on, put it in the chat. Shave them dry, and shave them dry was slang for like basically come and fuck me now, basically back in the day. And this was like. Danielle said, "Thank God that's over." But I just wanted to say, like, in comparison to, like, you know, like what we were saying earlier about these WAP lyrics, like, okay, this is not something we should be aspiring to. Do you listen to someone like Lucille Boggins basically said, telling the man come stick his dick in her penis and what her nipples look like? You're like, wait a minute.
Well, she wasn't the only one now, Kim.
That much.
She wasn't the only one that sang songs like that on the Chitlin circuit.
There's some others. Yeah.
On the Chitlin circuit, there were a few.
Daniel, you like really, really saved over there now. You okay? I had to mute my phone over there for half of the song. Really?
I couldn't even hear the words. I got to go back and look at it.
Yeah, it's called. I'll put here's the link. You can go listen. And you know how I found out about this song? I found out about this song on TikTok.
Lord have mercy.
Because somebody was coming in there like,
don't do no TikTok for this.
No, I'm not going to do no TikTok for this. I'm not going to do a TikTok for this.
Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Well, Lord, y'all, let me get off of here.
Okay.
I will see y'all next week.
All right.
Or the week after.
See y'all next
Ladies'
week.
Night.
Ladies' Night. I also see some of y'all on Tuesday. I'm going to be interviewing an Asian activist here in the Houston area. Ask an Asian Woman on Tuesday at 8 Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Please, 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 if you see it in your heart, please cash at me or Roxanne. Hers is Rox G 1969. And I think I'm also having a video drop tomorrow around 10 o'clock. It's about William Barr. So it'll be a little bit more serious. This is just a little bit fun tonight. So good night. Have a good night. Her name is Lucille Boggin. That's the clip. Like I said, I learned about from TikTok because someone was commenting on it. They were like, oh, people complain about the songs about our generation. But can you think about your grandma listening to this song in the 1930s? So this is Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher. Thank you to Roxanne, and Tanika Shanette for being on. Life is like crazy. Nah, she gonna ruin it for me. She gonna ruin it for me. Thank you, Roxanne, and Tanika Shanette for coming on for Ladies' Night. Okay, thank you to the gentleman who came and hung out with us, and all the ladies. Please like, share, subscribe. And bring a friend next time. Okay. Good night, y'all. Bye.